always wanted to see into the minds of others, just to see how all of their thoughts and actions click together like puzzle pieces. And that's when I found myself back at the closet, reaching for the shoebox with Ted's revolver, and I kept thinking, can I do this?
I have to do this!
There's a saying old says that love is blind. Still we're often told, seek and ye shall find. So I'm going to seek a certain lad I've had in mind. Looking everywhere, haven't found him yet. He's the big affair I cannot forget. Only man I'll ever think of with regret.
I had a normal childhood, good relationships with my parents, I followed the rules and did what I was told, and eventually I got a job, got married, had kids, and just kept going with the motions of life. Just kidding! My parents hate me! Rules are for those in power! I never want to get married or have kids.
I'm just a mess.
Hi, my name is Paige Turner.
And my name is Tatum Sager.
And this is Delaila, a duo interpretation by Megan C. Hicks. I suppose I should start at the beginning, right? Isn't that how it always goes in those cheesy detective novels? Yes, I'll start at the beginning. I got up at the same time as usual, fixed eggs and ham for Ted for breakfast, made sure he got to work on time, and then I got ready for it myself. I bought a new suit last weekend.
Do you like it?
Susie had decided to stay home with her new baby, so her position was up for grabs. I was hoping to make a good impression, but Mr. Jefferson,
The jerk!
oh, I'm his secretary, and he kept me swamped with work all day, and every time I looked up at the clock just to see how close I was to lunch, I saw Kathy Parsons schmoozing Mr. Simmons, the firm's senior partner, and I just thought,
Oh no. There goes my chance.
since I couldn't compete with her way of doing business, I decided to concentrate on the pile of work on my desk.
I guess I spent $125 on this suit for no reason.
And soon the pile grew smaller. I worked quite well under pressure, except for that one moment, about a half an hour or so before my shift was over. I looked down and I'd been doodling all over the cover letter I was editing, so that put me behind schedule because I had to
Type the whole darn thing over again. I wish I had blonde curly tresses and big blue eyes like Kathy so I could get whatever I wanted in life. But I do try to keep in good shape for Ted. I mean, I think I look pretty good for my age, don't you? Maybe that's the reason he did it. I'm getting so old and she's so young and pretty.
And then my shift was over and it was finally time to head home. I just stopped at the grocery store on the way. It was our anniversary, you see. I went to buy some special things for dinner. Wine, steak, a big salad maybe. I thought I'd wear that purple evening gown that Ted likes so much.
The one with the plunging neckline.
And everything planned out perfectly. I
Just
just
wanted everything to be wonderful. Like a fairy tale. But of course we know it didn't turn out that way now, did it? Things never turn out the way I want, and I suppose they never will. I was just hoping nothing would go wrong.
And as I pulled into the driveway, I was humming under my breath. But then I noticed Ted's car was in the driveway.
Something's wrong.
Then I remembered he said he wasn't feeling well earlier that morning, so I assumed he'd come home early with a migraine or something.
He always had a headache.
So I decided to go in through the back door because the screen door in the front has a god-awful squeak. Ted is very sensitive to noise when he has a migraine. I'd asked him over and over to
Fix the dang thing, but he never does what I ask him to. That jerk.
So I stopped asking a while ago.
Because I didn't want him to think I was a nag. Because then he might leave me for some young girl with blonde hair and big blue eyes.
And as I snuck in through the back door, I was humming under my breath again. I put a hand to my mouth and giggled. I was acting like a silly little girl.
I was acting like an idiot.
And as I was putting the groceries away, I just so happened to look out of our kitchen window. It looks onto an alley that runs just behind our house, and there was a car parked there. A car that I recognized, but not at first, you see. I couldn't quite put my finger on it.
Because like I said, I'm an idiot.
And as I went down the hall to put my coat and my purse away, I passed the staircase and I heard the radio. That's funny. I thought, he said he wasn't feeling well, so
Why is the dang radio on?
And that song. I recognized it. It reminded me of when I was a little girl and someone.
did something very bad to me and ruined me for life and messing me up for everything else. And all I wanted was to be a happy little girl.
Never mind. I'm not here to talk about that. So I went up the stairs very quietly because somewhere inside me I knew that
Something awful is going to happen.
something is wrong. And that song that was playing, it was...
There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that he...
And I heard a giggle. Not Ted's giggle, but a woman's giggle, a very seductive giggle.
turns out to be.
And I went and looked into the keyhole, and there was Ted with someone else.
This can't be happening! Some bimbo, blonde hair and big blue eyes. That jerk after everything I've done for him! It was our anniversary, and I just wanted everything to be perfect.
And then I figured out whose car it was in our alley. I looked again just to be sure, and it was her. It was
Kathy Parsons!
from the office, the woman who was schmoozing for that promotion, the woman who gets everything she wants.
She can't even type!
Why?
did it have to be her?
And he was...
There's a somebody I'm longing to see.
And something in me snapped.
I hope that he...
And the song was whirling and swirling around inside me and ripping me to shreds.
I hope that he...
And it reminded me of my father.
Someone to watch over me.
It was the song he used to sing when he came into my bedroom. Why did it have to be that song? I have tears running down my cheeks. I've been crying such a long time.
Someone to watch over me.
And I was in the stage, and I was there, and I was not there, and I was there, and I was somewhere else, somewhere a long, long time ago.
When my father would sing to me,
And in this daze, I found myself back at the closet, reaching for the shoebox with Ted's revolver, and I kept thinking, can I do this?
I have to do this!
I felt all those feelings I hadn't felt in such a long time, and they snapped into place as I loaded the gun.
There's a somebody I'm longing to see.
And I walked up the stairs.
I hope that he
It kind of felt good in my hand.
turns out to be
And I pushed open the door and I raised the gun.
someone to watch over me.